Are you guys getting any wind noise out of me?
A little bit.
I'm not.
Okay, you're gonna have to deal with some of that
Hmm.
because my AC had not been running all day and I have to use this little box fan.
Yeah, welcome
Uh,
everybody to part 11 of Rise of the Runelords campaign. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it because we're already a little bit late. Thanks for anybody who's already here and maybe watching on YouTube or whatever. Hope everybody enjoys it, so let's go.
yep, welcome all. So, assume everyone remembers what happened last time. You have just entered the front room of Thistletop. You have come across a crowd of goblins, which you have somewhat easily dispatched, or at least destroyed in a rather fiery, explosive death. Leading to everyone, you have just finished combat, and you are now setting eyes on the main hall of Thistletop. The floor of this room is hard-packed soil, as if the builders either ran out of lumber after building the walls or the roof, or as if they simply never thought about building a floor. A number of poorly preserved horse and dog heads are mounted along the eastern wall, while along the southern wall hangs a pair of large black feathered wings, tacked to the wall with daggers.
What's tacked to the wall with daggers?
A pair of large black feathered wings. Yet only the wings.
I cast detect magic.
On the wings, you detect no real magic.
Kill Jesta.
Hmm. Well, I guess we should pick a door and go through it.
Go ahead and give me a perception.
For who? Everybody?
At least Javier. Huh.
I'm trained in that, so I don't know how that's
He
possible.
blinked.
But whatever. I'm gonna start. Hey, real quick. I'm gonna start rolling die like in IRL, if that's okay. Because I bought some new ones yesterday. But I'll take that roll. I mean, I'll take that roll. Like no big. But I kind of wanna. I don't trust Roll20's algorithms.
I mean, you
Quote
can roll
unquote.
them, but I have no way to verify, so I can't
Okay.
really.
So I have to roll in Roll20.
However, I've used personal dice for like personal decisions. If you want to do any private rolls for yourself,
Okay, I gotcha.
but I don't know what happened with the roller. Try that again.
Alright. Uno mas.
Yeah, you gotta have more than a +1 in there, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's just a one. It's not even a roll.
I've got a skill rank in it, so I don't understand how I got.
How are you doing that?
I don't know. Here, let me just do this. I get a +1 since it's not a class ability and I have a skill rank, right?
Yeah, as long as whatever your number is in it. It's just not rolling the dice for you for some reason. Like it's rolling a 0. That's not even possible.
It hates me. I got a 10,
It's
10.
better than a 1.
right?
It is much better than a one. It's about 9 better than a one. All right, Javier. You survey the wings looking for any magic, yet one of the daggers sticks out as slightly different than the other ones.
I go and take it out of the wall. And I'm gonna use a spellcraft check on it. So I'll just. So this is a class skill, and I have 5 ranks in it, so I get +8. So I'm just gonna manually roll.
You don't even have perception marked as a class
Yeah,
skill,
see,
yet it
look,
is.
mine's not working either.
God damn it, roll 20.
Yeah, what the fuck?
All right, guess we're friggin' manualing it tonight.
Oh man, look at that with the +8.
Alright. You detect no magic on it. Yet, this is a very nice dagger. This dagger sports a pearl handle, while the other ones seem to be just normal, mundane iron daggers. Nothing much to look at. This one has a very exquisite pearl handle.
Nice. I'm going to put it in my bag. And then point at the door and say, maybe we should start here.
Okay, that still works. Okay, so I don't know what the hell's wrong with skills.
We can just slash roll it.
So annoying. Okay, so what door are we going to go through now?
This one. It also looks like there might be a hallway a little further, like right here.
Alright, Kathis is going to go through the door to the left.
Alright, Kathis. You easily push aside 2 wooden doors, revealing another hallway, with a door to the north and another set of double doors to the west.
Okay, we're gonna go to the door up top first.
Kathis, as you approach to the northern door, you hear a shriek. And suddenly, 2 javelins come flying at you. Huh. Huh. Well, that escalated quickly.
Oh man.
Yeah. Let's get this queued up. Shit is going down. Leg wound. One of the spears flies off and lands in your thigh. Double damage, and target's land speed is halved for 1d4 rounds. With the javelin stuck in your, you know what, in your knee, you can't quite bring yourself to swing that leg forward and make a full walk. You take 3 damage from the javelin. Oop, didn't mean to roll that twice. And another 2 as the other javelin comes sailing through the air and strikes you. The cry of Longshanks is heard throughout the building. Starting off the round,
I rolled a 15. Why is it saying 8?
did you have yourself selected whenever you rolled?
No.
That's probably why.
Alright, my B.
All good. You can also manually edit it if you see that it's not correct.
Oh, I can click. Oh, okay, I see now.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Alright, starting off the round, Kyrie. Kathos has just been struck with 2 javelins out of the eastern hallway.
Alright, Kyrie's gonna move up closer to Kathos and ready her crossbow for anything that comes around the corner.
Leading us to Kathos, you still have a javelin in your knee.
Alright, Kathos is gonna limp towards the goblin and growl at him. The lance in the
Quickly
knee.
limping. The first goblin grabs his dog slicer from his side and swings at Kathos. Dealing 3 damage. Whew. Javier.
Whip. Huh. So. Well. Where were the all the dangers coming from here, right?
From the northeastern hallway, yes.
Okay, alright. In that case, I'm going to move. Let's see, hang on one sec. I'm gonna move right here, see what I can see. Oh my! Kathos! What have you found? Let's see here. And I know I've got a spell for this. What am I gonna cast? I'm gonna cast something. I'm gonna cast a spell.
Why does he have a yellow dot? I want a yellow dot.
That's a good question.
I don't think you have that anymore. Pretty sure that was from last combat.
Free yellow dot.
What is it?
Yeah, if you click on your character, yeah, you got it. I use those to denote buffs and debuffs.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, Javier is going to move up and cast. He's gonna cast. Hang on, let me look real quick. He's gonna cast Hideous Laughter. Let me look that spell up real quick, actually.
Just nailed those.
Sorry about this. Let's see here. So afflicts the subject, 1 creature. 25 feet per 2 levels, plus 5 per 2, so I can cast it 30 feet. That that should be the end of my movement. Alright, he's gonna cast, actually, he's not gonna do that. He's gonna cast Askew Balance on this goblin right here. And attempt to knock him prone. So, let's see here. It's a, oh fuck, what's the save? I think it's a will save?
Fortitude, actually.
Okay, again.
Alright, you casting that?
Yeah, I'm casting that, and it's against, what, 10 plus the spell level plus my charisma modifier, is that right?
Yep.
So that's
10
15.
spell level and modifier.
Yeah, 15 then.
Boom.
Aww.
The goblin stumbles a little bit, but manages to keep his footing.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Weak Longshank's magic.
Dominicus steps forward between Javier and Kathos and raises a paw into the air and channels divine energy into his comrades, and only his comrades. Everyone heal for 12.
Next goblin takes a step back, drawing forth another javelin. Yet missing Kathos as it lands in the ground behind him.
Hey, does it remove the slow buff if he's not having that fucking thing in his leg anymore?
Yes, it'll... This round he will no longer be slowed.
Alright, Kyrie is going to move next to Dominicus and cast Acid Splash on the goblin in front of Kathos.
Hits his touch, dealing 3 damage to the goblin. Kathos. The javelin wriggles itself loose from your knee. Now it's time to take vengeance.
After, the lance wriggles from Kathos' knee, he is going to growl at the goblin and attack him.
You savage the goblin, and he falls dead in an instant. Leading us to Javier. Unless if you'd like to move, Kathos.
Oh, and then he's going to step over the dead goblin and snort at the other one.
This goblin is visibly shaking, as it has just seen his partner torn to shreds before his very eyes.
Javier is going to push through Dominicus and Kyrie, just ahead of them. And he's going to, he said this was dirt floor, is that right?
Correct.
Okay, he's going to reach into the dirt floor, grab a big handful of it, and at the goblin, casting sand in your eyes. And that is a fortitude saving throw, and it's going to be, 15 again.
The goblin is quite used to having sand, mud, dirt, sea breeze, and all other forms of foul
Jeez.
material in its eyes. Doesn't seem to bother him.
Well, alrighty then. I pass my turn.
Dominicus raises paw from his cloak, aims at the goblin, and attempts to cast Firebolt. And fails horribly.
And it misses. The goblin in front of Kathos gulps audibly, draws forth his dog slicer, and takes a swing. Dealing 3 damage to Kathos.
Javier says, "Hey, wait, I thought you were a cleric."
Dominicus cuts eyes backwards and says, I am a cleric.
Okay, I'm not gonna ask any more questions. And he makes like a, hey, oh shucks, gesture.
Everyone give me a perception.
Damn it.
Assume that last one's for Kathos.
All of those aren't rolling properly.
Oh, yeah,
let's
look
try
at
it
that.
the old-fashioned way.
I think it's just skills.
Yeah, that's
Skills.
why. Yeah, it's just skills that are fucked. So I rolled mine manually.
Okay. Javier, you did better without the roll. Oh, lordy.
Oh, it's because I didn't add my class bonus to that. So it was still a 5, though. It's just like an extra +3. 5.
Alright, there's all the rolls.
From the western corridor, you hear a slam. And you notice 2 more goblins come charging through the hallway. They're brandishing their dog slicers, screeching about Longshanks and how they must stop them. leading us to Kyrie.
Okay, Kyrie is going to cast Snowball at the goblin in front of Cathus.
Misses.
Alright, Cathos senses that Kyrie is in danger and runs to her side and attacks the goblin closest to him.
Keep in mind moving there. Guess you can make that work.
And it should be 40 if he walks around the corner. Which
Yeah,
is
that's
his
right,
movement.
Fast as crap.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's got 40 base move speed.
Kathos, do that thing you do. And indeed you do. You tear the goblin to pieces. Hate gives him strength.
Javier is going to cast Sand in Your Eyes on this goblin this time. Huzzah!
This goblin, however, is not prepared.
The dirt sorcerer. So he takes 1 point of slashing damage and is blinded for 1 round. And also move here.
Excellent. The goblin shrieks out loud as the sand hits him directly in the eyes. He grabs his eyes with his open hand. Dirty Longshanks.
Who you calling dirty wearing that nasty wife beater, goblin?
You are dirty. Dirty play, dirty tricks.
Shot pocket sand.
Well, I am the dirt sorcerer, Javier Felipe Juarez.
You dirty Longshanks. We make you pay.
Hear my name and tremble.
The
Dominicus-
goblin is shouting across the room, not directly at anyone.
Well, yeah, he can't see. Dominicus is going to raise a paw from his cloak and again attempt to fire a firebolt at the goblin in the doorway.
It lands, singeing the goblin. The goblin angrily charges forth at Dominicus. However, in his rage, he can't seem to keep his hand steady and misses. The next goblin runs forward at where he thinks Javier is. And trips over his friend's corpse, falling prone.
Does Kathos get an attack of opportunity when he passes by?
Indeed he would.
Get him, Kathos.
Kathos, as the goblin trips over his friend, you swiftly stick your claws in the back of his neck, piercing his spine and killing him with a single blow.
Hey, Kyrie is going to attempt acid splash on the goblin in front of Dominicus.
Yes, the acid burns the goblin. Kathos.
Kathos is going to walk up to the goblin near Dominicus and attack him.
Now, keep in mind, since this hallway is slightly larger than 5 feet, you would be squeezed against the wall if you were to stand adjacent to the goblin in such a way. Or Dominicus. So you would be taking a -4 to your attack. Not that I really think it matters too much. You would also have a -4 to your AC, which may matter. Indeed, it doesn't matter. Kathos, you know all of the weak spots of a goblin. You very easily step next to Dominicus, pressing your back to the wall, and stick your clawed hand through the temple of the goblin. Goblin brain spewing out of its head as it falls limp to the ground. And with that, combat drops.
Is everybody all right?
Kathos is going to kick the door open or push it open, whatever works.
The door opens, revealing a set of stairs leading downwards.
Kathos is out for blood.
You open the next set of double doors, revealing another small room. with another set of double doors at the end.
Let's try door number 3.
Behind door number 3,
I think Kathos found what he's looking for.
you see a large courtyard opening up to the sky. Tenacious clumps of partially trampled grass grow fitfully here and there in the hard-packed earth, in places stained with blood or scratched with furrows. To the north, what appear to be 2 dead goblins lie slumped at the entrance to an outbuilding. In the courtyard, you see several goblin dogs pacing around, growling. As you enter the courtyard, they let out a loud howl. Everyone roll initiative. This thing. Leading the round is Dominicus. You've heard a howl coming from the other room, a howl you've heard before, and it doesn't just stop at one.
Dominicus also saw Kathos walk into that room, so he's pretty sure that he can handle pretty much anything that's in there, especially considering it sounds like the dogs, which Dominicus does not like. So he's just going to walk up behind Kathos, make sure everything is good, and cast Bless on him, or whatever the hell it's called, the thing that gives him +1. Guidance, that's what it's called.
There you go. First goblin dog charges forward at Kathos. Is a 16 hit your AC.
No.
Very good. Kyrie. Your acid splash lands and singes the Doge's already horrid looking skin.
Javier's eyes fill with an electric blue light. And then he points at this Doge right here, and a lightning bolt appears from the sky, arcing out to this one, and the third one that he can see. That one. So I don't know if there's more, but I can see these three. And it hits them. There's a I'm casting Skybolt. There's a reflex save for half damage. And I believe the saving DC should be 17.
Starting with the far left, first one makes it. Fails. Makes it.
Okay, so half damage to the ones that did make it.
Yes.
It's gonna be 5d4 plus 5. And I'm gonna go ahead and roll that.
Right. Your lightning strikes the Doges. They all tense their muscles tightly as the jolt hits them, killing the one in the middle, leaving the other two singed and gasping for air.
That's the end of my turn.
The goblin dog at the north charges forth at Kathos. However, his teeth can't seem to pierce Kathos' leathery hide.
Kathos is going to attack the dog to his left with his claws.
Kathos, you easily strike down the dog. With a yelp, it falls dead. The next goblin dog charges forth. Can't seem to get an attack off on Kathos. Dominicus.
Can I squeeze through here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pop in here. Fuck. I was unprepared for this by a miscalculation. I forgot that I still have my Morning Star thing on. Let me look up the stats for a scimitar real quick.
All right. I believe it's a D6 with an 18 to 20 threat range.
Yes, it is. Just want to make sure it's all matched up right. Well, I tried to poop on the snoot.
However, you do come rather close to hitting the dog as your scimitar swipes right past its face.
Wait, it is masterwork. I don't know if that 1 point would make a difference.
It would. You clip the dog's ear, dealing 1 point of damage to the dog. And killing it. Lopping off its ear.
Mike Tyson's that thing. Okay, I'm gonna test something real quick to see if I can apply my +1 for it being masterwork.
I mean, there should be a checkbox, yeah?
Yeah, it's a wait, there's a checkbox?
Yeah, there's a masterwork checkbox.
Oh, the MWK?
Yep.
Oh well shit. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very good. Don't be alarmed. These are just the dead ones I mentioned earlier.
Alright, Kyrie is going to shoot the dog in front of Kathis with her crossbow.
Kyrie, your bolt sails just past the dog's face.
Javier's eyes begin to crackle with a dimmer electric, electric blue spark that they had earlier, like a dimmer version of it, not quite as much. And he examines his fingernails, and then he places all of his fingers on his thumb, and he kisses them, and then flicks his hand outward, and as he does, a little jolt of electricity arcs out at Les Doge. Missing.
Unfortunately, missing. The Doge in front of Kathos, enraged, takes a hearty bite. Dealing 7 damage to Kathos. Kathos, give me a fortitude check. Yes, Kathos. The spittle from the dog's mouth does not bother you.
Kathos is going to smack the dog in the face.
Kathos, you smack the dog in the face, and it falls limp to the ground with a final yelp.
Dominicus pauses for a moment and puts a paw to his forehead and looks around and says, I'm beginning to get a little low on divine concentration for today.
Javier walks up to Dominicus, places a hand on his shoulder and says, do not worry, friend. I have plenty mo juice in the tank, baby. Let us proceed. Oh, and then Javier remembers something all of a sudden and says, oh, hey guys, by the way, I was thinking about what Suto's journal said the other day. Did you read the last page really closely? He says, it's okay if you didn't. I'll tell you, I have a theory on this place. I have a theory, everybody. And my theory is this. If you read this, here, he says, my love seems bent on going through with it. Nothing I can say convinces her of her beauty. She remains obsessed with removing what she calls her celestial taint and replacing it with her mother's grace. Burning her father's remains at the Thistletop Shrine seems to have started the transformation, but I can't say her new hand is pleasing to me. Hopefully when she offers Sandpoint to Lamashtu's fires, her new body won't be as hideous. Maybe I'll luck out. Succubi are demons too, aren't they? This is my theory, everyone. Call me crazy, but I think there's someone trying to turn into a succubus somewhere in here. And I think we need to try to find them as quickly as possible. In case we still have time to stop them.
That doesn't sound like a pretty sound line of logic. Of course, we won't know anything until we can at least figure out what's going on. But I do believe that we should continue to search this place, and especially if there's something that evil here.
Javier says, I have quite a few tricks left up my sleeve, but I'll let you know when I'm starting to run out of them. Wink, wink.
Kathos pushes the bottom double doors down.
Open.
Down or open?
Pushes them down.
Give me a strength check. Kathos, you have no problem pushing aside the makeshift double doors and crashing them to the floor with a loud thud. Revealing another small corridor leading to another set of double doors.
Going through. Pushing these doors open.
Yet again, crushing the doors easily, revealing another room with a stairwell leading upwards.
Kathos is gonna walk up there and open another door, and there's gonna be another door there.
Kathos, this door is different. This door seems to have been hastily nailed shut.
What's the door made of?
Kathos is gonna smash it.
It's made of wood. And you can tell that this wood is actually more of bits of driftwood and larger planks off of wrecked ships. However, it's fairly sturdy.
So does Kathos break it? Hello?
Yes, so, Kathos, you slam against the door, but the nails hold true.
Could I cast Spark to set the door on fire?
You could try it.
Okay, I cast Spark in attempting to set the door on fire. And I'll cast it a lot of times in a row if that helps. Because I can literally do it all day.
Where you spark at the door, you can see it starting to get a hint of discoloration, but you can tell that the sea air has long been soaking into this wood, and it does not seem very flammable.
Kathos is gonna attempt to smash it again.
You can do it, Kathos.
Kathos, you push at the door with all of your might, but it doesn't quite give way. Give me a perception check.
That should actually, I think, be a 15.
Alright. Javier, from behind the door, you hear a loud snort and stamping.
I'm not sure what's back there, but it sounds kind of mean, if you catch my drift. Like, maybe they nailed it shut because, you know, they wanted to trap that thing in there.
And Kathos is gonna try the next door.
Kathos, you open the door, revealing a narrow hallway to the north, with another door at the northeastern end.
Alright, open the door again.
You reveal a hallway leading to the east, with doors on the north and south.
Opening.
Which one? Southern door? You attempt to open the door, but it doesn't budge. In fact, it appears to be locked.
Dominicus remembers giving Javier a set of Masterworks thieves' tools and brings this up to Javier. Might you see that you could be able to open it or not? The south? I thought. Did you not hear what I said?
Southern door is locked.
Yeah, did you not hear anything that I said?
Javier is going to move up to the southern door,
Okay, I didn't
pull
know if
out
it was
his
broke.
masterwork thieves' tools, and attempt to unlock it. What do masterwork thieves' tools give me a +1 to this kind of thing?
Generally.
Okay, so it's gonna be a +4. All right, hang on one sec. I have no idea how that's possible.
And Masterwork's actually going to give you a +2. Oh, it's...
It's because you put a space.
Yeah, you spaced everything out. finish, right?
God damn it.
You're
Sorry.
killing me.
Hang on.
Fucking
Hang on.
spaced.
Crap.
Whoops.
I'm just gonna roll a d20 and we'll add 5 to whatever I roll because I'm retarded apparently. Uh, 13.
You tinker with the lock for a bit, but can't quite seem to get it.
Alright. In that case, Javier's going to turn to less conventional means. He's going to pull out his harp and think about this lock for a minute. He's like, I think I might have just the song for such a thing. He goes, strums his harp, and he goes, I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me when you hold me in your arms so tight. You let me know everything's alright. I'm hooked on a feeling, bum ba dum bum. I'm high on believing, bum ba dum bum, that you're in love with me. And he is going to gain a +8 to his racial bonus to his disable device, and then he's gonna cast Canny Effort to gain a +2 inherent bonus. And so he'll get should get +14 on this one. So, can I take 10?
Dominicus also walks up to Javier and
Yeah.
taps him with guidance.
Or +15 on this one. Yeah, +15.
Yeah, you can take a 10 and spend, we'll say, roughly about 15 minutes working on it.
I don't think I should take 10 because of the rounds on my racial bonus. So I'll just roll it. So I've got, what does guidance give me? Another +2?
Another +1.
+1.
Oh, +1. So I'll get +16. All right, and I'll just roll it. +16, so that's 35.
Javier, the lock gives way.
Not only does it unlock, but it falls out of the frame completely.
I locked the shit out of that door.
You very easily figure out the lock this time.
As
On your
soon
first
as you
try.
put the tip of the tumbler in there, it unlocks.
All right, nice.
With a solid click, the door swings open, revealing a room with a round table and a few chairs.
I'm gonna step inside. And I'm gonna search the room for anything that might be useful or valuable in any way, just to see what happens. What's in here? Why was the door locked? People don't lock doors for no reason.
Javier, give me a perception to search the room.
20, because it's +5. I don't know, apparently, how to put the +5 in properly on roll 20.
Killing me.
With no spaces.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that next time.
All right.
He's gonna
so
put the
Javier,
period.
Okay.
Jesus, you're probably gonna. All right. So Javier, you search through the room for a little while, and you find on the table in the middle of the room different pieces of parchment, some of which have been knocked to the floor, some of which are just torn to scraps. But carved into the table is a map of Sandpoint. You can see, similar to something that you remember, an arrow pointing in from the northeastern road that you took to get here. And as you continue to search, you find a dagger lying in one of the chairs.
Cast Detect Magic.
The dagger does not appear to be magical. However, it does appear to be very finely crafted.
Okay. I'm going to, I just put it away with the other pearl-handled dagger from earlier. Where's my pencil?
While he's exploring that room, Kathos is gonna try to open the other door.
Kathos, you push open the door, revealing another hallway with 2 doors to the west. As you guys walk through the courtyard again, give me another perception.
Javier says, "Hey guys, I think maybe we should go this way over here. I think I know where the succubus, quote unquote, might be attempting to be born."
Kathos, on the ground, you notice, heading towards this door, the nailed shut door, a large track, much larger than any goblin. Seems to have been moved through here. You can see that it's not quite footprints so much as just a large imprint in the ground, as if something very heavy was moved or dragged through here. And as you're looking down at the ground, you hear a loud whinny coming from behind the nailed door.
Okay, I guess we're going to go ahead and follow Javier.
This corridor looks pretty suspicious.
Yes, you see another set of stairs in the northern end of this corridor, leading downwards.
Okay, this is gonna open the door next to the stairs.
You go to open the door, and just like the one before, it does not budge, as it appears to be locked.
Alright, once again, Javier will move up to said door, pull out his masterwork thieves' tools, and, but before he does that, he needs a. he pulls his harp out again and says, I have just a song for how I feel right now.
Dominicus
My
taps him
lucky
again.
woman. Oh, and he also casts what's it called? Canny effort. Yeah, canny effort to gain a +2, so he gains +3, and then he's gonna sing, "That's the sound of a man working on the chain gang. That's the sound of a man working on the chain gang." And then I'm gonna roll a d20, and what is it? +17? Yeah, or +3, +8, +5. That's 16. Yeah. So I'm gonna roll a d20, and whatever I get, I'll try to do it right this time. Huzzah! 31.
31, yes. The door gives way and swings open.
Javier steps back and says, "Katos, after you."
Kathos, this is a small, very foul-smelling room, and it features little more than a reeking hole in the ground, its rim stained with refuse and waste.
It's a poop shoot.
You want to give me a perception?
Yeah. Without standing over it anymore.
Are you high?
19.
No.
That was hella convincing.
High on life. Whatever that means.
Killing me, Smalls. Alright, Kathos. Something catches your eye behind the refuse and waste on the back wall, the one to the west.
This is going to inspect it closer.
You spend a little bit of time investigating the wall and find that there's actually a secret lever on the side that can be pulled.
Pull the lever, Kathos.
Kathos pulls the lever, revealing a second portion of the room as the wall gives way and slides to the side, revealing a wooden treasure chest.
Dominicus scrambles forward.
Ah! Is it locked?
On the treasure chest, you see it's actually an exceptionally large sea chest with a heavy iron padlock on it.
Dominicus casts detect traps.
Dominicus, you detect a trap.
Dominicus takes a step back. I'm gonna go ahead and relay that information. The chest appears to be trapped.
Could I use disable device to attempt to disarm the trap and then unlock the padlock?
You could.
Is that 2 separate checks?
Yes, you will either disable the lock or you will either disable the trap.
The trap goes off and you're sprayed in the face by Barry's red cola.
What a glorious way to die.
Well, you never got nothing by not taking a risk. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna. Javier's gonna pull out his harp and he's gonna sing. We gotta hold on to what we got. It doesn't even matter if we rock it or not. We got each other, and that's a lot for love. We gotta give it a shot. And he's gonna take the +8 to disable the bug
Dominicus taps him.
and cast, and also cast canny effort as well. So it'll be +16. So. $28 to disarm the trap.
Javier, you spend some time overlooking the chest, looking at the lock, and you find attached to the lock is a small metal latch. You spend some time looking at it, move the latch, and hear a very satisfying click. As the latch goes loose, disabling the trap.
Dun 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 dun.
As you trace the line leading to the metal hook, you see that there was actually a large rusty blade that was attached to the line. It is now loose on the line and has no tension on it.
So it's not gonna hurt us.
You would know that this would not spring.
Okay, perfect. All right. I'm going to use another round of my my bardic performance to unlock the. I'm gonna cast the spell again. Use another round. My bardic performance to take +2. So I'll just take a +15 this time.
Paw tap.
All right. Yeah. All right. +16 to unlock the treasure chest. I look at Dominicus and I say, "I get first pick."
Dominicus remains silent.
$27.
Yes, you very easily disengage the lock and the metal padlock. It ejects open, and you're able to pull it free from the chest.
It's filled with Barry's red cola.
It's filled with dog shit from the goblin's dogs. They were saving it for later. What's in it? Seriously, is it dog shit?
Alright, you open up the chest, revealing several vials of a strange red liquid. It seems to be bubbling. You open up one of the vials, take a whiff, and it smells wonderful. You take a sip and recognize it as Bari's red cola.
Oh, wonderful!
I'm
What?
just kidding. You, you actually find a very unorganized pile of money. In total, you find 3 platinum, 89 gold pieces, 2,490 silver pieces, 7,432 copper pieces. You also find a small leather pouch of 34 badly flawed malachites. Next to that, you find a medium-sized chain shirt, a medium-sized masterwork scimitar, a pair of masterwork manacles. In Dominicus, you would recognize this next object as a golden holy symbol of Sarenrae.
What was after the
Dominicus
scimitar?
immediately grabs that.
Actually, Javier grabs it and just like, hey man, this looks like something you would want, and hands it to him.
Dominicus quickly grabs it from him and nods at him and tucks it deeply into his robes.
While he's tucking it, Javier tucks the rest of the loot into his robes.
You tuck the loot into your robes, and as you do, reveal even more in the chest.
Oh my! Hey, what was after the master scimitar, but before the symbol of Siren Ray?
You had a masterwork pair of manacles.
Manacles. Okay.
As you continue to dig through the chest, you also reveal a jade necklace.
Oh my!
And, finally, a fine blue silk gown with silver trim.
Is that normal sized?
This one is medium size.
Is Kyrie medium size? She is, isn't she? Because she's a half elf.
You're all medium size.
Oh, okay. I tossed the fine blue, whatever gown, to Kyrie. Say, this looks like it would fit you better than it would fit me. And then I'm going to do detect magic, just on all of the stuff, I guess. On the jade necklace specifically.
You detect no magic.
No magic on it. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna put all the hand Dominicus the symbol and then tuck everything else away and give Kyrie the gown. Can I do detect magic on the gown?
You would know that none of these objects have any magic on them.
Okay. Well, here, if you want to look nice or whatever.
Aside from the holy symbol, which does have a faint golden aura about it. But you would just recognize this as the divine nature
Uh,
of a holy symbol.
Okay. Cool. Sweet. Shall we continue? Actually, Javier puts the items in his bag, but he takes 2 platinum and let's see. He takes 2 platinum and 50. Trying to do this right. And 49. Is that right? 59. Yes. He takes 2 platinum and 59 gold. Takes 1 platinum. Yeah, he just gives it all to Dominicus and says, I trust you'll distribute this between yourself and your sister appropriately.
Minigus takes it and nods and thanks. So, shall we continue?
Certainly.
Hey, Max.
So yeah, you guys got 2 platinum and 59 gold. I marked it off, so don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget to put it on there. All right, shall we carry on down these suspicious-looking stairs?
Okay, so, you know who's going first. Also, how down is everybody with taking a quick break?
I'm down.
Yeah, that's good.
I was about to say, take a quick bio break and everything.
Word.
Okay, so
Will
everybody, we
take
will
10?
return very shortly, in like 5, 6, 7, whatever minutes. And so everybody go grab a snack, get a drink, do what you gotta do, and we will reconvene here shortly. See y'all in a second.
Meow. Meow. Yep, I'm back too.
Who knew Javier would be so good at unlocking things?
That skill monkey, though.
No,
Oh,
rogues are the only real skill monkeys here. Let's be serious.
That's
well,
true.
you're gonna lose your skill monkeydom as you progress down your sorceressity.
That's true.
You know who
True-ish.
doesn't lose her skill monkey as she gets higher in levels, but actually gets better as skill monkey? Fucking Kyrie.
I don't think she gets that much skill, does she, Summoner?
It's like 5 or 6 every level.
Well, it's a 2 plus her int, which, I mean, yeah, her int is just... Same as sorcerer, though. Which, actually, no, she's charisma-based, didn't she?
I thought she was intelligence based.
Yeah, summoner spells are charisma-based,
Oh, well, I don't have her sheet up right now.
which, she has... Yeah, she has 18 int and 13 charisma.
Yeah, see, that's because everything that I was looking at led me to believe that they were intelligence based.
I don't know if you misplaced your stat there, but that is definitely not optimal.
Yeah, no, it's not. But she's still been kicking ass though. But yeah, that was more than likely a misplace. But it's kind of too late to change that now.
We'll talk about that later. Because that's a pretty big misplace.
Yeah, that's why I always like to have a second pair of eyes go over stuff like after I'm done with characters. But
Yeah.
there were 3 characters to go over, so something eventually slipped through the cracks.
Yeah, we'll discuss that in a bit. But I guess everyone's back. Kyrie, is she back?
Indeed, with
Good,
yogurt.
good. Oh, nice. Alright, well, okay. As everyone proceeds down the stairs, you can still hear echoes of goblin calls coming from
Dude,
up
I don't
the
know what
stairs.
ecros are, but that's terrifying.
You know, an echo account?
Oh my god, there's ecros screaming at us.
E-crows. Echoes.
Also, that's escrow.
Yeah, echo account. You still hear echoes coming from up the halls, shouting for Longshanks.